Previously on 24.
We know you printed a document before the EMP detonated. Where is it?
You decide when the pain stops.
Drop the gun or I kill him!
Where's the data printout?
I hid it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in code. I couldn't make any sense out of it.
We need to get it back to you.
Tony, I appreciate you carrying the ball till Michelle got here. Why don't you bring her and everyone else up to speed?
The man responsible for planning today's attacks, Habib Marwan, has been a long-term employee of McClendon Forrester. Jack Bauer and Paul Raines went to the company to inspect his computer files. As they were doing so, an electromagnetic pulse bomb was detonated, wiping out the company's entire database. We have to assume whoever detonated the EMP thinks Jack and Paul found something and wants them eliminated.
What are we going here? Weapons and ammunition.
Get out of here! Next one won't miss! I'm a federal agent! Look, we need your help!
Who's after you?
It has to do with the terrorist attacks. I have critical evidence that I need to get to the authorities.
If you're fighting the people who caused today's bloodshed, then we'll help you.
It's time.
Jack! I'm here. You remain safe? Yeah.
I need you to get this to CTU. It needs to get decoded immediately.
Jack, look out! Give me a medic!
It's time for you to go. Are you ready?
Yes, of course.
Proceed as planned.
The President of the United States is on a tight schedule.
We can't be late.
The following takes place between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m.
He's bleeding out! Tell him on the ground we need 2 liters of A-positive hemo! Roger that. Come on, Paul, stay with us, we're almost there!
Hello?
Audrey, it's me!
Oh, Jack. Thank God you're all right.
Audrey, I need you to listen to me. Paul's been shot. Audrey! Audrey!
How bad is it?
The medics are working on him. We'll be there in a few minutes.
Jack, how did this happen?
We were securing the area. One of the gunmen tried to shoot me. Paul pushed me out of the way. He saved my life. Audrey.
I'm here, Jack, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Surgeons have been notified. They're standing by. I want you to know that we're going to do everything that we have to. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
I'm sorry.
I gotta go.
See you in a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. President, all the evidence we've gathered confirms that this one man, Habib Marwan, is directly responsible for everything that's happened today. The train derailment, my abduction, the sabotage of our nuclear power plants.
Does any of your evidence suggest that he's planning more attacks?
I'm afraid so. NSA is reporting a spike in chatter. They're sifting through the intel now, trying to determine potential targets and timeframes.
Trying is not good enough.
The truck carrying Paul's about the way.
We need to preempt any further attacks.
I understand, sir. Our best chance of doing that is by capturing Marwan.
How close are you?
Jack Bauer recovered a document we believe contains contact data on Marwan's network. CTU is using it to track Marwan.
And if that fails?
Mr. President, we just have to hope that it doesn't.
Jim, today's events are continuing to generate an unprecedented level of fear. I'm not sure the social and civil fabric of this country can withstand another attack. We need to make provisions.
Provisions?
The civil unrest that I believe is inevitable in the event of another terrorist strike.
Are you saying we should impose martial law?
I've asked General Wakefield to meet with you in Los Angeles to discuss our options.
When?
Now, his plane landed. He'll be calling you to confirm a secure location. And Jim, keep this between us.
Of course, Mr. President.
to do the pressure, I need 10 cc's of adrenaline, no compression. Let's go.
Paul, can you hear me? Paul,
We gotta get a decision now.
Paul.
Let's go. I'm sorry.
Please tell me he's not gonna die.
Come here.
Please. Jack, tell me.
We don't know. We just don't know.
Jack, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Listen, we were able to decode and pull a name off the list you sent us.
Who is it?
Someone on our watch list, but we had no idea who was connected to Marwan.
Come on inside, we'll talk you through it. I'm sorry, Mrs. Raines. You need to stay out here while your husband's prepped for surgery.
Wait, please, can I just talk to him for a second? Oh, hey. Hey, it's Audrey. Listen to me. I just want you to know that I'm here, okay? I'm here.
We need to prep him now.
And I will be here when you get out of surgery. Do you understand me? Paul.
His name's Joseph Fayed, associate professor at Green University, chemical engineering. Came to the U.S. in 1985 to get his graduate degree.
We're sending in a tactical team to pick him up now.
That's a mistake.
Why?
From everything that we've seen today, Marwan's vetted his inner circle very carefully. That man will die before he says anything.
You're probably right, Jack. But what can we do besides arrest Fayed?
Send someone in undercover. Take a chance. They might lead you to Marwan.
Come on, Jack. You know we don't have the time to put one of our own people undercover.
I'm not talking about one of our people. Dina Araz.
She's already made her deal, Jack. We granted her some immunity. We have nothing left to offer her.
Maybe, maybe not. Let me talk to her while you mobilize a tactical team. If I can't get her to cooperate by the time they're ready, send them in. But it's simple. We either find Marwan, or we will not be able to stop what he's planning next.
Meet them at the hotel on Old River Road, half a kilometer from the base.
When?
Leave now.
I'll need his entire flight package, including clearance and identification codes.
I'll have whatever you need.
Is that all you got?
Oh, for now it is.
Come on. I'm seeing you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've got to get to the base. I'm flying tonight. Damn, I'm gonna be late as it is. Oh, look at me, I'm all wrinkled.
I wouldn't worry about that. Hello? It's for you.
What?
It's your wife.
But it's your cell phone. Dory,
They've got guns, John. They say they'll kill the children unless you do what they want.
what's going on, Dory? Who's there?
I don't know.
Listen to me, Dory. Who's ever there, you put them on the phone.
Please, John, don't let them hurt the children.
Dory. Dory, put...
Put your clothes on, John. Curtis is prepping the tactical teams, which means you have 5 minutes to do this.
Do you recognize this man?
No,
He's connected to Marwan.
I don't know him. I already told the other agent. Marwan doesn't permit communication between cells.
His name is Joseph Fayed. He's a professor at Green University.
You know more about him than I do.
He's also our only way to reach Marwan. We can't do that without your help.
Why should I help you? I've already gotten all I'm going to get for cooperating.
That's not necessarily true. I know you love your son. You've already shown me that today. But unless you help us get to Fayed, that'll be the last time you see him for the rest of your life.
This is Stessler? Right, have him stand by. Tactical teams are ready. They're gonna be at Fayed's house in 10 minutes.
Let's give him another minute. I'm offering you your freedom, Dana. You and Barouge will be put in a witness protection program. You'll be given new names, identities, everything. This is what you told me you wanted. I'm offering you a life with your son. Right now, the only question is, which life do you want? We're out of time.
What do you need me to do?
I need you to go to Fayed and tell him that you need to speak to Marwan.
He won't let me through his front door, let alone get near Marwan.
He will when you tell him that you've got a hostage that can help him.
A hostage? Who?
Me.
So what's this all about? What are you doing?
I'm delivering you to someone.
Who?
I don't know.
You don't know who you work for.
I work for myself.
Somebody's paying you.
I don't ask them who they are, and they don't tell me. It's how I stay alive. All right, it's time. If you don't cooperate, your family will die. Do you understand?
It's all there. Get out of here. Get your things. We got a plane to catch.
Increased chatter indicates that Habib Marwan is planning another strike. It is imperative that we locate him before he's able to trigger this. We are mounting an undercover operation that we hope will lead us to him through this man, Joseph Fayed. We've struck a deal with Dina Araz to work undercover for us and approach Fayed.
But Marwan knows we had Dina Raz in custody.
We're trying to use that to our advantage. Jack will run us through the cover story we fabricated.
The cover story goes as follows. An hour ago, I was transporting Dina Araz to the Federal Detention Center when my vehicle was attacked by the surviving members of a terrorist cell run by Navi Araz at the intersection of Sepulveda and National. I managed to kill or wound all of the attackers, but during the engagement, Dina Araz secured one of the weapons and took me hostage. She'll take me to Fayed. Hopefully he'll take me to Marwan.
And if Marwan takes the bait, we track you to him.
Yeah.
Now, we have to assume they're going to search both Jack and Dino, which is going to make tracking and surveillance devices a problem.
We're going to have to handle this passively. We're going to use satellite parabolics and laser aggregators.
But what about Dina Raz? Do you think she'll be able to play this convincingly?
Well, she's managed to live here in the United States for the past 5 years while part of a terrorist cell undetected. Yes, she's an expert at deception.
As long as she doesn't deceive us.
Right now, this is our best and only chance at finding Marwan. But no matter how well we fabricate this story, Jack will be in extreme and immediate danger. We have to be able to move in at the first sign of trouble. There is zero tolerance for error. Thank you.
Good luck, everyone.
Curtis, the detainees from McLennan Forrester have been taken over to division. I want you to run the interrogation.
Got it.
Thank you.
Edgar, I want you to call LAPD and Caltrans. We need their logs to reflect that the ambush on Jack took place.
I need an exact time window.
You just finished telling us an hour ago.
I know, I just didn't know if there was an updated scenario.
No, Edgar, you weren't paying attention. Look, we can't afford for you to be losing focus at a time like this, all right?
I'm sick of people talking to me like I don't know what I'm doing. Especially people who don't really work here.
Is there a problem with Edgar?
Well, his mother was caught in a contamination zone at the San Gabriel reactor. She took her own life. Well, up till now, he's been handling it pretty well, but I think it might be catching up with him.
Do you think he's in good enough shape to run the con part of this operation?
Based on what just happened? No.
Where's Chloe? I didn't see her on the active roster.
Yeah, well, Driscoll forced her to resign.
Why?
Well, apparently Chloe went against Driscoll's orders. Sided with Jack. Turns out Jack was right.
Thank you. Hello? Chloe, it's Michelle Dessler.
Are you calling me from Division?
Actually, I'm back at CTU. Secretary Heller asked me to take your and Driscoll's place.
She got fired? That's too bad. Listen, could you tell Edgar to upgrade the Langley pattern recognition software? He gets a little overwhelmed sometimes.
Yeah, I'll make sure he takes care of that.
Thanks.
Listen, Chloe. You're better at what you do than anyone I've ever worked with. I need you here.
Thank you for saying that, but I think I've had enough for today.
Chloe, this would be for Jack. Not just for CTU.
What are you talking about?
He's about to go undercover in a high-risk operation. We need to mount massive surveillance in very little time. I don't have confidence that Edgar can do this on his own.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that.
Chloe, I just need a few hours of your time and then you can move on. I just want to do everything I can to ensure Jack's safety.
Fine, but it's just for today.
Thank you, Chloe.
You're welcome.
They're setting cars up at the ambush site in case Marwan wants to verify. We're using the dead bodies of terrorists from Heller's rescue.
All right, the follow team will stay as close as they can, but to tell you the truth, Jack, you're flying without a net on this one. If a hostile decides to take you out without warning, there's nothing we can do.
I know.
Look, Audrey's still at the clinic. There's time if you want to say goodbye.
She's got a lot on her mind right now.
Jack, she should know what you're about to do.
She's been through enough today.
Why don't you look over the timeline? We'll talk through the details.
I'm not doing anything until I see my son.
We don't have time for that right now.
Seeing my son is non-negotiable.
You need to learn every aspect of the cover story. Your life depends on it.
Don't worry about me.
You can see your son, but only for a minute. That's all. Let's go.
Mom. You wouldn't tell me where you were, or even if I was going to see you again.
We're going to be together.
What are you talking about? They wouldn't let you come with me.
Everything has changed. I agreed to do something for them, and they let me go with you.
What do they want you to do?
Help them find Marwan.
He's too dangerous.
Oh, I can handle Marwan.
Please, Mom. No.
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Please, Mom.
Mrs. Arise, it's time.
Field surveillance in place yet?
We have audio. There might be a few dead spots, but we should be able to hear inside the house. That's assuming they get that far.
Okay, thank you.
Come on. Why aren't you going through? Damn it.
Use a dancer filter. You can download it internally if you know what you're doing. There, you're in.
Chloe, what are you doing here?
Michelle thought you could use some help. Offload your task list to me at Station 12. I'll cover your overflow.
I can handle my assignment.
Well, obviously you can't, otherwise Michelle wouldn't have called me in.
Edgar, I meant to tell you before Chloe got here.
Look, Miss Tesla, I can do my job. I don't need any help.
I'm not saying you can't, but I'm not taking any chances either.
Look, I know we got off to a rocky start, but...
Edgar, this isn't a debate. It's an order. Now brief Chloe so she can run satellite with you, and do it fast. Jack's approaching the staging area now.
This is Baron.
This is Dessler. We're set on our end. Satellite and surveillance teams are in place. Go in at your discretion.
Roger that. We'll leave this line open.
We're going in alone?
Our agents are conducting audio surveillance with mobile parabolics.
What does that mean?
Acknowledge that you can hear me. Copy that.
What are you doing?
I have to make it look like I was injured during the attack. Take my gun. This has to look as convincing as possible. Take my gun.
You must know that I want to kill you.
Yes, but you won't because of Barut. Let's go.
They're going in.
I'm standing by.
What if Riot doesn't believe us?
Then we're both dead.
People were evacuating the San Gabriel Island area. As you can see here from footage that was shot earlier, there was a 100-mile radius as people tried to evacuate.
Who is it?
Joseph, it's Dina Arras.
Who?
Dina Arras, I'm a friend. My husband is Novi. He's been killed.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please go away.
I need to speak to Marwan.
I don't know any Marwan.
Yes, you do.
Go away before I call the police.
You won't call the police, and we both know why.
What do you want?
I have a hostage. Someone Marwan will want. His name is Jack Bauer. He's a CTU agent. Now, please let me in before someone sees me.
Hold the door! What are you coming over there? Do it! How did you find me?
My husband told me.
I don't know your husband.
He knew you.
Tell me what happened.
My husband was killed, and I was arrested. They were transporting me to CTU. I heard an explosion, and the van we were driving crashed. It was our people. They came to rescue me. Everyone fell, except Bauer and me. He was wounded, and I managed to get his gun.
Where did this happen?
At the intersection of Sepulveda and National, half a mile from here.
Don't move.
What is it?
This is Fayette. A woman named Dina Arras came to me.
How did she find you?
She claims her husband told her.
What does she want?
She wants to bring you a hostage. A CTU agent named Jack Bauer.
Jack Bauer.
Can you break into the other side of the conversation?
No, the call's being piped through a satellite switcher. The signal's scrambled.
As she was being transported, our people ambushed the vehicle at the intersection of Sepulveda and National. Everyone was killed, but she managed to escape with Bauer. What do you want me to do?
Bring them to me. I will call you back in 5 minutes with the details. Be ready.
Do you understand?
Yes. I understand.
Baron, it's a go.
I heard.
Set a file grid and we'll coordinate from our end.
Evening, sir.
Evening.
Pop the trunk for me, sir. Since when are you searching officers' cars at the gate, Sergeant? Elevated threat level.
You're good to go, sir.
Thank you.
I'm on base.
Proceed as planned. Okay, I got you on base. Let me talk to my family.
Open the trunk.
Let me talk to my wife.
I said open the trunk.
Please, let me talk to my family.
Your family is dead, and so are you.
Mr. Ransom, your husband sustained bullet wounds to his chest and abdomen. We were able to extract one of the bullets, but I called a neurosurgeon in from Cedars to help extract the second bullet.
Why a neurosurgeon?
Well, the bullet is lodged against his T5 vertebra, and we want to be careful to avoid any further spinal trauma.
I can't believe this is happening.
I'll let you know as soon as I get any news on his condition.
Thank you.
I don't think I realized how much I care for Paul until now.
I know this is terrible timing, but the president has called and I have to leave. You'll be able to reach me on my number. The doctors will keep me up to speed here.
Okay.
I love you, Audrey. And I'm proud to be your dad.
No need to. Be careful.
Where are you taking me?
Shut up.
How far are we going?
It won't be long.
You look nervous.
What do you expect?
I wouldn't have contacted you if I felt I had a choice.
And as a result,
I have no choice.
We do whatever we have to for the cause. So, what's the problem?
There is no problem.
He's approaching the intersection. They're turning off Olympic.
Moving to next sub-channel.
He's turning onto a side street. Collier Avenue. Hold that distance.
Understood.
He's heading towards a Broad Street tunnel.
He's slowing down. Baron, drop back. We can't afford to have to spot the tail.
We're backing off.
He's turning into the tunnel.
Maintain your distance.
Oh, he's too far ahead for
For the parabolic. I'm not gonna be able to hear what's going on in there.
The tunnel is 400 yards long. They'll be out of satellite view for approximately 20 seconds.
Pull in front of this truck.
What's going on? Get up! What are you doing? Oh.
Time, Marwan. Yes.
This is taking too long.
We got him. They're out of the tunnel.
Do you have a visual?
That's it. We got him up ahead.
Fayette's turning onto Napier.
Napier loops back around to Olympic.
That means he just spent the last 5 minutes driving in a circle.
Maybe he's trying to detect surveillance.
Chloe, can you switch to infrared?
Hold on. There's only one person in the car.
They made a switch in the tunnel.
Baron, the covert part of the operation is over. All teams, move in on the target car.
Alpha team, cut him off at the bridge. We're right behind.
Establish a perimeter around the area. Stop and search all vehicles. Chloe, do you have anything on satellite?
Nothing around the immediate area of the target's car.
Can you go back into archives and find out what happened?
Yeah, it's gonna take a few minutes.
Do it.
Baron, what's your status?
We're closing in now.
Got him surrounded on the bridge. I'll take the lead.
On the left. Flank him. Get out of the car! Put your hands up now! Out of the car!
My God.
Marwan set us up.
Almeida.
This is Dalton. Agent Baron's dead. So is Fayette.
There's not a Jack.
No, not yet. Any other hostiles in the area?
Well, the area looks secure.
Okay, I'll get you another backup team as soon as I can.
I have the archive satellite footage.
Play it back.
Okay, during the time Fayette's car is in the tunnel, 3 vehicles exit.
Check the van.
Can you give me a license number then?
Not from the satellite. Let me check the traffic cameras. Edgar, get me the Caltrans interface.
We have a socket open. Logging in. Done.
Okay, there's a camera at the entrance to the tunnel. Looking for the right frame.
Got it. Send this out to all the field teams. I want interagency support on setting up a grid.
I'm on it. We have an ID on a vehicle. White Chevy van, late 90s. License plate Charlie Victor Alpha 322. You've caused me a lot of trouble.
sorry for your loss, Dina. Navi was a great man. I hope my men weren't too rough with you. It was necessary, in case you were under surveillance.
I understand. But we weren't followed. I was careful.
You're a good liar, Dina.
What?
Fayed martyred himself. The men who were following you are dead.
What men?
Enough with the lies!
Marwan, please believe me. I did not betray you.
Prove it to me. Kill him. Just what I thought. Get him out of here.